Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rachakodash, Tabarnas, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and its sincere Shalom, Stacking out there pushing in sincerity and in truth and in sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video. I was originally going to do a video on something else, but I'm probably just going to do it tomorrow. On what I was originally going to do a video on today, I'm going to just do it tomorrow. Um, because that'd be a pretty quick video too. But in the midst of thinking of the video that I was going to do today, this topic, had, came to mind um, about taking care of camp heads. Camp heads, the heads of camps should be taken care of, and I believe Elder Apostle Tahar and the other elder apostles and some other elders stress that a lot, that the camp heads should be taken care of. But really, that we get the mindset that we in, and we in hell, and we understand that Jake don't think certain ways. But honestly, man, that should just be like common sense. The camp heads should be taken care of. Now we've heard the excuse of yeah, man, because Yahawashi, he washed the least feet, or something on the lines of that, and certain other excuses that I hear a lot. The thing is, um, why did he do it? You know what I'm saying? Number one is because the disciples pretty much, you could say, worshiped him, right? They the head can't take care of the rest if the head is not taken care of. Okay? That if the head is sick, and we're going to get that scripture too. If the head is sick, the whole body is sick. Okay? And when the head, let's say the head is, down on a little luck or whatever, it's up to the rest of the body to assist that head to be, what I'm saying, for assistance, support, right? Or else it's just going to dwindle. Okay, if the head is sick because of the rest of the body not cooperating with the head, what's going to happen? It's going to fade. It's all going to fall. And we see a lot, and I mean a lot of this. The heads of these camps not being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That should not be the case. And don't you? It's not only about money, okay? It's not only about money, because I see a lot of Jeek do that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here's a couple dollars, here's a couple dollars, here's a couple dollars. Cause money could be insincere too. You know what I'm saying? The way you hand out money, that could be insincere too. Let's say you don't really have the money, but you help out whatever way you can. So it's not just about the money, man. Right? So it's Book of Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. I'm being honest, man. It's a lot of Jake that I see personally like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, in a lot of these camps. Right? We had it in our own camp. It's a lot of Jake like that. That don't like making sure the camp head is taken care of. And then when you mention it, everybody gets quiet. And it's like, for what? Everybody should be like, Khan, you're absolutely right. Khan. That's right, Khan. What's with the crickets? You know what I'm saying? What's with the crickets? It ain't even crickets. It's just dead silent. Right? So the crickets will agree. Anyway, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have rule over you. Who has rule over you? The camp heads. The camp heads. You do it to your boss at work. And half of y'all don't even do that. Half of y'all just disobedient in general. Okay? It says, obey them that have rule over you. Okay? And submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. How is the head? How is the person that's ruling over you going to watch over your soul if they're sick? If he's sick, they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? He can't do it because he's sick. He can't even rely on the rest of the body to cooperate. So what's going to happen? It's all going to fall. Okay? It says, for they It says, for they that watch, so like for they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they uh may do it with joy and not with grief, right? For that is unprofitable for you. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get this in another translation too. All right, here we go. We're in the Bible Hub. We got a couple different translations here of Hebrews 13 and 17. International version or New International Version, it says, "Have confidence in your leaders and submit to their authority, because they keep watch over your soul. They keep watch over you as those who must give an account. Do this so that their work will be with joy, not a burden. Okay, for that would be no profit, be a benefit to you. Okay, obey your spiritual leaders and do what they say. Their work is to watch over your souls, and they are accountable, right, to the Most High. Give them reason to do this with joy and not with sorrow, right? That would certainly not be for your benefit. So we get the point here. Okay, we get the point here. Obey your leaders and submit to them, for they watch over your souls as those who must giving an account to this end. Allow them to lead with joy and not with grief. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. If the camp head, they have a big enough camp, what I'm saying, which it can happen. I'm not saying this can't happen as far as this certain scenario that I'm about to give. But if you have enough brothers, in your camp, and they're all working and doing, pretty much what they're so-called supposed to do, as far as job situations and stuff like that, um, there should be no reason that camp head has to call another camp, right, to get some help, right? I mean, think about that for just think about it for a second, right? Just think about it for a second, But that's just one scenario that I'm giving. Okay, that's just only one scenario I'm giving. If you see something is wrong, say you see the camp head, he may not notice certain things. But if you see the camp head may need something, and you see it's blatant right there in your face, and he may need something, and you do absolutely nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to the, you don't help him out. You don't do nothing. What's happening is we got a lot of selfish people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of this world is ran off of selfishness, pretty much. You know, and there's nothing wrong with being selfish to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But when you come into this thing, you gotta have balance with that. As far what I mean by being nothing wrong with not being selfish is, yeah, take care of your family. You do whatever it is you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But when you come into this thing and you got brothers that need help, but start with the camp head, and you got the money to help them, or whatever it is. Because like I said, it's not just about the money. Whatever it is, however you think you can help, because you yourself may not even have the money, but whatever it is you think, or however it is you think you can help, and you don't do it, what does that say about you, man? You know what I'm saying? What does that say about you? Like I said, me personally, I see a lot of these campaigns not being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And it's just straight up disorder, man. You know what I'm saying? It's straight up disorder. And the Lord will take everything from you for that. You know what I'm saying? You selfish, you trying to keep it, you trying to keep everything to yourself. The Lord will take everything from you, okay? If you do that. There's so many examples in the Bible about that. Okay? Now anyway, this is First Timothy chapter 5, verse 17. It says, "Let the elders, right, that rule well be accounted worthy of double honor," especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. You got a lot of phony Jake, man. If what's crazy is, you know, how can I say this? I pretty much said it already. Pretty much being phony. And what do I mean by this? Well, we have Elder Apostle Tahar, we have Elder Apostle Gabar, um, um, Orion Love, Racha, and then we have other elders, right? So you got certain brothers in these camps out here where they will go above and beyond for when one of those top elder apostles or top elders come down to their camp. But then when it comes to and they just it's studious and as charitable as they want to be, so called charitable as they want to be. Okay. But if but when it comes to your camp leader, it's nothing. It's nothing. That's what I mean by a lot of Jake, being phony. If you got a problem with this video, so be it, man. But you got a lot of Jake out there that's phony. I'm just being honest, right? So that's what I mean by that. They'll go above and beyond and put on this act in front of elders and apostles, right? But in their camp, in their regular camp, you know what I'm saying? They have this camp head that actually might need some help. Nothing. Nothing. Or it might get done super, 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 super late. Nothing. But an elder or apostle come down. Come on, elder. I got you, elder. Come on, elder. I got you. Come on, come on, come on. All this conning. You know what I'm saying? All this conning. All right. Yeah, we see a lot of that, man. And anybody get offended by this video, that means it's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? You feel the slightest bit of offense in this video, that means it's talking about you. What we say, if the shoe fit, right? Right? So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 5. Remember we was talking about the whole head being sick. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. It says the whole head is sick. Now we understand that these scriptures go manifold. So a lot of these scriptures, you know what I'm saying, and it's actually talk about rebellion too, right? Well, a lot of these scriptures you may hear the arguments, well, that's not what it's talking about. These scriptures go manifold, okay? But anyway, this part of the scripture goes to a lot, right? It can go to a lot. Okay, it says the whole head is sick and the heart is faint. Right, because we talk about rebellion, right? Rebellion of a nation. The whole head is sick, which means that if the heads of Israel are sickly, which we are, the whole body is sick. The whole body is sick. Okay? Which means what? You got the head of a church. Okay? You got the head of the church whose job is to watch over his congregation. But he can't do that, right? He can't do that if he's sick himself. You know what I'm saying? So if the rest of the congregation sees something is wrong and they do absolutely nothing about it, and they don't help support the head, what good is going to be the rest of the body? What's going to happen? Everything's going to fade. Everything's going to shut down. Right? So anyway, that's pretty much all I got on this video. The heads of these camps, the heads of these churches, should I say, should be well taken care of, but it's not happening. And really it's going off. And when I do these videos, I say the same thing about myself. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I got on this video. I'm giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakhakwadash. Lord willing, I take this in, brothers take this in, we all take this in and build off of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it's very, very unacceptable how, what I'm saying, it's very, very unacceptable, that a lot of these camp hits are not being taken care of. All right, so anyway, shalom.